because it's the spiritual sight God shows Aaron. It's the spiritual sight we're supposed to have. And it's not just about the physical elements. It's about a spiritual thing. All these stuff, physical discipline or physical disabilities represent sin. And especially to the Jewish culture, they would always think that if you were born defected, it was from sin, maybe passed down, right? So God is using these physical things, right, to show a spiritual application. All those that come to, we must be cleansed of all these things of this world, all these things that cling to us, that rot our flesh, and that makes us limp to God, right? We're supposed to come to Him holy and pure and perfected in the physical world, but the spiritual applications that God is the one that covers us, right? So if we're not seeing spiritually, we're seeing carnally, therefore we cannot come to God. We cannot approach God in this way. And this is what He's showing us, right? So the physical elements, it is true, but He's talking to the priesthood. He's talking to Aaron. He's talking to specifically to the priests. He's not talking about children. He's not talking about regular people like me and you. He's talking about specifically to the descendants of Aaron, right? And I just wanted to point that out. And Jesus says in the leavens of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Now when His disciples had come, this is Matthew 16, had come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. Then Jesus said to them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have no bread. But Jesus, being aware of it, said to them, O you of little faith, why do you reason among yourselves, because you have brought no bread? Do you not yet understand or remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000 and how many baskets you took up, nor the 7 loaves of the 4,000 and how many baskets you have taken up? How is it you do not understand that I did not speak to you concerning bread? Spiritual, you got to put the Jesus goggles on, right? The Jesus goggles. You have to see the spiritual side. What did God say with Jeremiah? What do you see? I see an almond tree. Bam, I'm ready to perform my word, right? So we had to see the spiritual side, and this is what Jesus is showing them, man. You're not understanding. I'm saying physical bread. We're not talking about physical. We're talking about leavened bread. Why? When you go to Exodus, it says you should not eat leavened bread. It should not be found amongst you, right? Exodus 13, and Moses said to the people, remember this day in which you went out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For my strength of my hand, the Lord brought you out of this place. No leavened bread shall be eaten on this day, or going out in the month of Abib. And it shall be when the Lord brings you into the land of Canaanite, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which He swore to your father to give you, a land flowing with